All right, everybody, we're waiting for the post notifications to go out. Welcome to the pre-show of Have Faith, Let It Begin. My name is Angel, and we'll be going shortly on the air officially at 7:30. So for the next 3.5 minutes, let's take care of some business. Folks, we are available on every podcast platform there is. If you don't know what a podcast is, that's okay. Podcast is a show. It's just like radio. Only difference is it's streaming, and the gloves can be off. In this case, our show, Have Faith, Let It Begin, does not have any explicit language. It is clean and is for the whole family. Our topics and our goals here and our mission for Have Faith, Let It Begin is to inspire you with motivational topics, inspirational stories, and personal testimony. Up in the next couple of weeks and months ahead, we're going to have new guests on our show. That's right. My sister Leanne, my sister-in-law Jen will be back for another trio top podcast. All three of us will be on the air, and we'll be doing multiple segments and topics in the month of July. In addition, coming up soon in the next couple of weeks, we're going to have Angela. Angela will be coming on our show, and she'll be sharing her personal testimony, and it is one you don't want to miss. Folks, you can email us, angel@havefaithletitbegin.com. You can visit our website, havefaithletitbegin.com. We still have our havefaithlig@gmail.com since we've moved on to a more professional email, but that is still up and running. We are available for you to join us on our like page, Have Faith, Let It Begin. Join our like page. Now, when you do go to our website, if you scroll all the way to the bottom, there's two important parts. Number one, you can subscribe to our prayer chain. So if you have a prayer request, you don't want to give it to us on the air, you don't want us to divulge it, you want it private, or if you want it to be read on the air, regardless, just let us know. You go at the bottom, go to the prayer request, indicate to us that you want it read online, or if you just want us to keep it to ourselves and send the prayer chain out within our Twitter account, you can do that. Folks, we are available also in our family subscription, as far as it's a free email subscription. So that's all the way at the bottom at our website. So when you go all the way to the bottom, put your email address in there. You'll be subscribed. Anyone who subscribes to that email will be available to receive that free t-shirt once our shirts are available. They're going to be a limited quantity, but it's something for me to give back to all of you since we've passed the 1-year mark here at Have Faith, Let It Begin. With that being said, that is all the business we wanted to take care of. Folks, today's episode should be a doozy. It's called What If? That's right, we're going to explore the boundaries. We're going to talk about things that has probably been in our minds or has come in and out of our minds from time to time. What if? And that's how we're going to do it. So with that being said, let's get started with another rendition of Have Faith, Let It Begin. It is about to be 7:30. Let's get started, and I hope all of you are ready. On June 16th, 2018, I launched this show, Have Faith, Let It Begin. Join me each and every weekday at 7:30 a.m. live, because this is a show all about faith, motivational topics, inspirational stories, personal testimony designed for you, the daily commuter. My name is Angel, and welcome to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
30 seconds to go.
Hi, I am Mia. You're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
Hi, my name is Isabella, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin. Hello, my name is Amari, and today we are back on another episode of Have Faith and Let's Begin.
10 seconds to go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, this is Freddie, and you're listening to Have Faith, Let It Begin.
We are live, and welcome everyone to another live edition of Have Faith, Let It Begin. As I jump on the highway and get started on my daily commute, I hope you are as well. Today is Wednesday, June 19th, 2019. My name is Angel, and I am the host of Have Faith, Let It Begin. Let's get right into it, folks. First and foremost, as you can tell, voice is still a little bit nasally. I'm getting a little bit better every single day. I want to thank God for one thing. Ariel slept a little longer today. Let's hope that this pattern continues. Okay, folks, the title is What If? And I wanted to explore the boundaries on this title, What If? I think a lot of times when we are pondering our thoughts, when we're driving, when we're sitting down and thinking, sometimes this question, this idea pops in our head. What if? And we never tend to finish that question because we daydream. We never try to explore that question. So I would like to do that with you today. And I'd like to start off by saying, what if? And you can start it at any point in time in your life. Some people would say that the minute you think of the word what if, you automatically go after a part of your life that maybe you're not happy about. That may not always be true. So let me give you an example. If I said to you right now, what if? What is the first thing that popped into your mind? Was it the fact that maybe what if it would have felt like if you actually finished college? Would you hold a better position? Would you think that maybe you'd have different types of friends? Would you be living in a different state? What if you took the promotion that was offered to you to relocate? What if you said no to the person that was showing interest in you and you eventually married them? What if you actually denied that person the opportunity of a date, the one that you ended up marrying? Who would you be with today? What if? That's a very powerful words to say, right? It's a very powerful phrase. Pardon me, I'm still sick, you know that. And I thought about this, and I can honestly say the first thing that popped into my mind when I heard the word what if, I go back into the days of my early childhood. What if I paid more attention in school? I always loved school. There was no secret to that. School was my favorite. I had perfect attendance. Matter of fact, I went perfect attendance from like 5th grade all the way to 10th grade. That's how much I loved school. But I didn't pay attention as much as I paid attention to detail, I should say, as I did later on in college when I was older. I just wish that I would have been more into my studies than I was in my college years. But that's what I get. Some people wrote to me, as I wrote to you guys last night on our subscription, and I said, hey, we're going to have an episode called What If? And some of you wrote. I know a young lady named Cheryl wrote to us, and she said, what if? And she put ... which is funny. And then she responded with, what if I never bought the car that I always wanted to buy that eventually put me in debt? Wow. That's pretty interesting. So apparently Cheryl bought a vehicle, and it was a dream car that she wanted, but the car ended up giving her more problems than it was worth. And it ended up putting her in so much back debt because she was still going to college and she was not meeting all the financial steps, and gains that she wanted. And by the way, she did give me permission to say this. And Cheryl still struggles with that to this day. Now, when she goes to buy a car, she doesn't look for the car that looks prestige. She doesn't look for the car that, is the flash in the pants. She's looking for a vehicle that is better on economy, for fueling, for mileage, for, long term. She's not looking for something that goes in and out of her life, like a cell phone to most of us. So thank you, Cheryl, for sharing that. Another individual that did not want his name announced said, what if I would have given this one girl that liked me in high school an opportunity to go out on a date? Now, I did respond to him, but he never responded back. I asked if he was married. He never responded back, but he left it that way. He left it open. So I can't really comment on anything further than that. So the gentleman that wrote to me right back, I'd love to finish that story. But it did give us an opportunity to think about the what ifs. What if we can go back in time and be nicer to those individuals that had a crush on us? Not to say that we weren't nice, but what if we would have given those people an opportunity for a date? For maybe a day to have, I don't know, sandwich and a soda. I don't know how old we are, but what if? I tell you, when you think about it, your mind starts to explore. So here's the lesson around all this. Do we have to think back and say, what if? Do you have to actually go back and say to yourself, I wish I could have, I wish I should have? For some of us, if you're thinking about the past, if you're wishing you could do things different, unfortunately we can't go back in time. But you can do one thing. You can fix the future. You can fix the present. You cannot make the same mistakes that you made then. You can also try new things and not be afraid to fail. Somebody in the Rite Aid pharmacy, a pharmacist, came up to me and said that she was going to be leaving. So she was going to be being relocated to a new location. And she stood up to me and she said, do you have any advice? And I told her the same thing I just said. Don't be afraid to fail. Go out there and succeed. Sometimes in life, we're given opportunities and chances that may not make sense today, but 5-10 years from now makes perfect sense. Doors open and doors close. Opportunities are upon us and they can be there to awaken us. But sometimes the choices we make are not always the good ones, but there's always a lesson to be learned. It doesn't necessarily mean that you made a poor choice. It means that somewhere down the line, it was designed for you to learn something in return and get something in return. Folks, as you explore your day today and you're thinking of the word or the phrase, I should say, what if? Think about that. But don't dwell on the past. If you think about your past when you say what if, think about the things that you learned from that. Or maybe you haven't learned from it. Maybe there is something that you haven't finished. Maybe you need to apologize to somebody. Maybe you need to reach out to somebody. Maybe you say the phrase, what if I would have actually got my father a present for Father's Day? What if I was actually nicer to my father? What if I was actually nicer to my mother? How would our relationship be today? What if can play a different role in any way you phrase it. But the key factor is, what if I told you that learning from your mistakes only makes you a better person? What if I allow God to come into my life so that He can change the world and He can do things with me and make me realize and understand that there's a lot of love that He has to offer? And that's what if can be. Have faith. Let it begin. Thank you for listening to another episode of Have Faith, Let It Begin. That's right, Ariel. We're done with another show. And it's always great to have this show with you, my love. You know, we're going to encourage each and every person to listen to our show every single weekday. That's right, you and I are going to help change the world. Do you think that you can do that for me? Huh? Yeah, you know you can. She does. We want to let you know, and yes, we encourage you to listen to our show each and every weekday, and it's going to be live at 7:30. Make sure you're subscribed to our show. Make sure you get ready, fasten those seatbelts, because Ariel and I and my family are going to bring you a new topic, a new story each and every day, right? Isn't that right, Ariel? Yeah. And she's smiling at me. Guys, enjoy your day.